I was on a solo road trip. After a long day of driving, I pulled into a small roadside motel just before midnight, one of those old L-shaped buildings with flickering neon signs and a barely working ice machine. The guy at the front desk looked half asleep. He handed me a key with a plastic tag. Room Century 5. I found the room easily and was just about to go inside when I noticed something strange. There was a door labeled 106 and then 108. No room 107. I even walked the whole strip. Nothing. I laughed it off. Maybe 107 was storage or removed during renovations. Who knows? But that night, around 2:30 a.m., I woke up suddenly. Not from a noise, but from a feeling like I was being watched. I looked out the window. Nothing but the parking lot. Then I saw a door between 106 and 108. Room 107. It hadn't been there before. It looked older, darker, as if the rest of the building had moved on, and it hadn't. I blinked and it was gone. The next morning, I asked the front desk guy about it. He stopped typing, looked up slowly, and said, "There's number 107 here. Wasn't one when I started? Wasn't one when they built the place?" He smiled like it was funny, but there was something in his eyes, something he wasn't saying. That night, I couldn't sleep. I sat by the window watching. 3:12 a.m. There it was again. Room 107, lit from inside. A shadow moved across the curtains. This time, I didn't just stop. I grabbed my phone, turned on voice recording, and walked out into the night. I approached the door. It had no peephole. No sound came from behind it. I raised my hand to knock, and the door swung open on its own. Inside was nothing. Just a dimly lit motel room, faded wallpaper, a bed, a mirror, a buzzing old TV, playing static. I stepped in, and the door slammed shut behind me. I tried the handle lock. My phone. No signal. The screen glitched and then died completely. I turned toward the mirror. There was something wrong with the reflection. I could see the room, but not myself. Then, slowly a figure appeared behind me, pale, wearing my clothes. But it wasn't me. It smiled and whispered, "You're not supposed to be here." I turned to run, but there was no door. Just a wall where the door had been. The lights flickered. The TV hissed louder, and the floor started to peel away like old film burning in reverse. I woke up in bed, gasping, drenched in sweat. Sunlight streamed through the window. Birds chirped. Was it a dream? I threw on my shoes and ran outside. No room. 107. I rushed to the office. Same guy at the desk. I told him what happened. Everywhere. He just looked at me, then said, "You said that exact same thing 2 weeks ago." What are you talking about? He opened the drawer. Inside was a guest book, and on the last page, scrawled in my handwriting, "Room 17. If I forget again, don't go back inside." I left that motel and never looked back, but I still have dreams about that room, that reflection, that thing wearing my face. And last night, in the dream, it whispered again, "One of us has to stay." You chose wrong.